Hello everyone, Rambles here, and welcome to World of Warcraft Classic Era Vanilla. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and joining me here today. Truly do appreciate it, and I hope everybody is doing well. Why are we here? Why are we starting a new playthrough in Classic Era again? That's a good question. The reason is we've been looking for a place to play Classic Era for a little while now. We tried to go back to the hardcore servers, and they were dead. We tried to do the community-based fresh start on Deviant Delight, but the Deviant Delight server is now also dead, including the Greenwall guilds that were all connected to the Greenwall add-on. There's basically zero activity in those guilds on Alliance side, and the population and the economy are still very tiny. So we're going on the Whiteman server. Whiteman is a medium population. It's a US server, PvP server. And it's one of the only Classic Era servers that boasts over 5,000 players. So the economy is functioning, there are lots of people leveling up, there are tons of people at endgame. And yeah, this is where we're going to make our fresh start, this time on a Human Paladin. So thank you guys for being here. Really do appreciate the support. If you end up liking the content, leaving a like on the video really helps me out a lot, especially on an episode 1. And I appreciate those that do. Let's get right into the action here.
You need something?
Let's see, for add-ons, what kind of add-ons are we running? Yeah, we got, everything's running. I'm not sure Questie is working today, but we'll see.
King's honor, friend. Light bless you. Be careful, for the Alliance.
Alright, Questie is not working. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to update my add-ons. I'll do a little cut here, and I'll get us right back in. Alright, there we go. Now everything is up to date. Everything's working properly.
Hey there.
Let's get going.
Good day to you. Safe travels. See you later.
Alright, we're going to start collecting some wolf meat. Overall plan for this character is I would like to eventually heal on it. Paladins are not really great DPS in Classic Era. They're okay. Really good leveling class, but they're not great DPS as far as rankings, and they're not good tanks. But what they are good at is healing. So when it comes to running dungeons and things like that, I'm going to plan to keep a healing set, and we're going to heal it. And with this being in episode 1, I do like to ask you guys a few things. Firstly, if you're new to the channel, what brought you here? What did you search for? How did you find the channel if you're someone who's new? And then also, let me know how the audio settings are. So I did a couple of tests. I like to keep the music up. I like to keep the ambient sounds up and just create a chill vibe. For those of you who are just kind of listening, maybe you're watching this as you're trying to go to sleep. Maybe it's second monitor content, but let me know about the audio, and if you do give feedback about the audio, letting me know what device you're listening on really helps out. Got a couple pieces we can equip, some bracers, some pants, got a cloak. That is a leather belt we can equip. Alright, let's go turn these quests in. We will vendor all the junk in our inventory and we will train level 2.
How are you? Have a good one. Safe travels.
I supply only the finest goods. Go with honor, friend. Need help? Be careful. Go with honor, friend. Light bless you.
Alright, we're going to be sent back out to take on 10 kobold workers. And we have our consecrated letter leading us to our class trainer.
Light be with you. For the Alliance. Light bless you. Be careful. Greetings.
And we're going to grab Devotion Aura. Gives 55 additional armor to party members within 30 yards. Players may only have one aura on them per paladin at any one time. And we got a little bit of extra protection. I feel like the sound effects might be a little too high. And I feel like the music might be a little bit too low. So I'm going to adjust those just a little bit. Like I said, you guys let me know what everything sounds like. Definitely want the music to not be overpowering, but kind of be in the forefront. Alright, that is 10 out of 10. Let's fight a little bit more. I would like to hit level 4 when we get back so that we can train level 4.
Light be with you. Well met. Light bless you. Well met. Go with honor, friend. Be careful.
And then we'll go one more time into the fray against 12 kobold laborers.
The Alliance.
That'll be the end of the kobold questing. We did hit level 4.
What can I do for you?
We get Blessing of Might. Places a blessing on the friendly target, increasing melee attack power by 20 for 5 minutes. And then Judgment unleashes the energy of a seal spell upon an enemy. So for this, we'll be unleashing Seal of Righteousness. This is going to cause 20 holy damage when we do judge it. We probably won't be spamming the Judgment. We're getting the bonus holy damage per swing while this is up.
Light bless you.
And the more we spam Judgment and have to put the seal back up, the more mana we use. So we'll probably try to use Judgment maybe once a fight for now. Other than that, mainly relying on our auto attacks. And the bonus damage from having the seal up. So on this server, I don't have any other alts, I don't have any high-level characters, I don't have any money, I don't have any resources. So one of the things I'm hoping to see early on, I'm really hoping that we get some bags to drop. Getting some bags would be just amazing. So fingers crossed, I'll probably do a little bit of extra grinding on the Defias guys. They have a pretty high probability, it seems, to drop bags. But I'll probably fight a little bit of everything extra. So we are going to need inventory space. Especially because depending on what the market is like here, I might want to make this character a miner and an herbalist. Because if the economy is good, and if those kinds of materials sell on the auction house, then we can make quite a bit of money by just being a collector. Selling everything. We got some male bracers, but we already have male bracers. I used to have a macro that would judge my seal, and then it would recast the seal. Let's see if I still have that going on. Yeah, cast judgment, stop casting, cast seal of righteousness. I'm actually gonna use this. And so that's like one less button push for me, so that when I cast judgment, it'll also just reapply my seal. Let's see that in action here. Hit the macro, it judges, and then it puts the seal back up for me. Very nice macro, just like a little bit less button pushing. We got a one-handed mace, and we have a shield. Maybe we should level up our one-hand skill just a little bit. Yeah, we start with two-hand maces and one-hand maces. Let's try to get both of these capped out. like the one-hander is capped out for now. Let's switch back over to the two-handed mace. Mainly while questing, we're going to be using a two-hander. But we will try to keep all of our skills leveled up. When we're healing, I think it's likely we'll be trying to do a one-hander and a shield. If we can find a shield with intellect on it, that would be ideal.
What can I help you with? Go with honor, friend. Light be with you, or the Alliance.
Let's definitely grab the boots here.
Go with honor, friend. Light bless
And we
you.
have report to Goldshire, but we still
careful.
have quite a bit to do here in Northshire Abbey. Starting with taking Deputy Willem's quest
What can I do for
for
you?
Brotherhood of Thieves. Bring 12 red burlap bandanas back. We have an upgrade for our weapon on offer here, so that's
Have a
good.
good one.
We got some flimsy chain gloves. That's good. We don't have any gloves on, so that is an upgrade. Alright, I think I'm gonna hang out here and grind on these guys a little bit until either my inventory is full or I get a bag. Because yeah, we really need some more inventory space, like soon. Sooner the better. Well, we've got one inventory spot left, and we still haven't looted a bag. Sometimes that happens. We've had characters where we've gotten like 4 bags in the first hour, and then we've had characters that seem like they never get a bag. Alright, that's it. We are full. And we need to head back. Actually, it would probably be really smart of us to hearth back, since we literally have no more storage space. Or this thug will just be incredibly rude and interrupt us. Maybe he'll have a bag. No, he does not.
Greetings. For the Alliance.
Hello. See you later.
We are definitely going to take the two-handed mace.
See you around. Safe
Alright,
travels.
we need to go talk to Millie. She's having
you
some
around.
problems we need to help out with, and then we're being sent back out to kill Garrick Padfoot,
See you later.
one of the Defias leaders in this region. If you guys find it interesting, I could talk a little bit about like the lore and stuff for each zone, for the zones that I know lore for. I've been reading the Chronicle books recently. So I finished Chronicle 1 and 2, so I know a little bit of the lore of some of these areas that I didn't really know previously.
With honor, friend.
Divine Protection. Protects from all physical attacks and spells for 6 seconds, so that's our bubble. Seal of Crusader, this makes our attacks like swing faster, but I don't think we're going to be using a lot of Seal of Crusader. I think we're going to stick with Seal of Righteous. I don't think I'm going to be doing a lot of seal weaving. So yeah, we might not really need that. Now the thing about Seal of Crusader, let's see, it grants 31 melee attack power, and the Paladin attacks 40% faster, but deals less damage with each attack. Unleashing the seal judges the enemy, and when you judge this on an enemy, it increases the holy damage they take. So like one thing you could do is you could pop Seal of Crusader, you can judge it on an enemy, and then you go over to Seal of Righteousness. And since Seal of Righteousness is doing holy damage on every swing, if you have Crusader judged on an enemy, that holy damage is increased on every swing. So weaving in Seal of Crusader, like putting that up on an enemy first, is kind of a way to do a little bit more holy damage. That being said, we don't really need to. So I probably won't be doing a lot of that. But yeah, we can talk a little bit about the lore in each area. For instance, the Northshire Abbey area. This was one of the first places where humans who realized they could commune with the light started to congregate. And like throughout history, the Stormwind was kind of thought of as like a faraway backwater human area when Lordaeron was still a kingdom. Before Lordaeron fell to the Scourge, thanks to the Scourge and Arthas, Stormwind was a human nation, but it was far removed from Lordaeron, so they were kind of thought as like backwoodsy humans. But when humans started to realize they could commune with the Holy Light, Northshire Abbey kind of became a bastion of the priests and clerics. Before there were even paladins, there were clerics, and they would fight along with the armies on the front lines. They would heal and protect the soldiers while they fought. Eventually, you know, it turned out they were kind of like cannon fodder because they couldn't really defend themselves very well. So eventually the paladins were founded, the Order of the Silver Hand, and that's when they started teaching people who could wield the light how to actually engage in like martial combat with weapons so that they could better defend themselves. So that's a little bit of lore about the Northshire Valley, Northshire Abbey area. Let's go talk to Millie. Yeah, what's interesting is like in the lore, it seems like humans could not always commune with the light, and then suddenly, around Azeroth, humans started to like hear a call. Like I think it must have been a Naru that kind of started to reach out and start communicating with like humans, and then they just kind of discovered they had access to this new power source.
Hello.
And then a whole religion kind of sprang up around it, Church of the Holy Light.
Safe travels. See you later.
Alright, so we're going back into the fields. We need to gather Millie's harvest, and then we're also going after Garrick Padfoot. Here we can kind of test out the seal, and I can show you guys what we're talking about. So when we just have Seal of Righteous going, we're dealing about 7 holy damage. The bonus holy damage is the yellow number, the white number is the melee swing. If I do Seal of Crusader, and I judge that, and then I have Seal of Righteous up after that, now we are dealing about 10 holy damage. So we get 2 more holy damage per swing when Crusader is judged on the enemy. So it is a good way to deal some bonus damage. The problem becomes, it becomes mana intensive after a while. So you can see like now, instead of using very little mana, if we're seal weaving, we're doing like, we're using a little bit more mana per pull. But it's definitely a good way to deal some bonus damage. We could do it for a while. Typically I don't. Typically I just do Seal of Righteousness, and I just live with whatever damage output that we're actually doing. But we can get Might going. And we can seal weave a little bit. It's obviously something that's more useful in tougher fights. So we could also talk a little bit about the Defias Brotherhood as far as the lore, but to talk about the Defias Brotherhood, you kind of have to go back a little ways to the Second War, I believe it was, where Stormwind was actually destroyed at some point, and they had to leave Stormwind. They fled Stormwind. Pretty sure everyone sought refuge in Lordaeron. And eventually they came back after the Second War and they started to rebuild Stormwind, and for that they called upon the Stonemasons Guild. Meanwhile, while this was going on, Neltharion's consort had taken up residence in the Stormwind court, kind of hiding out amongst the nobles, and her name was Katrana Prestor. They had both kind of taken human visage forms, both Neltharion and his mate. And they had, like, basically their goal during the Second War was to try to destabilize human politics and make sure that, like, people were slower to react to the invasion of the orcs so that the orcs caused more damage and havoc. And eventually, like, after Neltharion escaped to Outland, he kind of went to Outland for a bit to drop off some black dragon eggs. While he was doing that, Katrana Prester was still at court in Stormwind, and just causing a ruckus, kind of destabilizing things, and as part of that, she convinced the nobles not to pay the Mason Guild. And so there were riots in the streets. They rose up against the nobles, and in one of the riots, the king's wife was actually accidentally killed. Not accidentally, but she took a rock to the head, and she died. And that kind of started, that's kind of how the stonemasons went from being the Masons to forming the Defias Brotherhood under Van Cleef. Basically, and then it came to incorporate more than just the Masons. It eventually grew to incorporate anyone who felt disenfranchised by the nobles, anyone who just didn't have faith that Stormwind was ever going to help them in their day-to-day lives. They kind of just like fell in to this new Defias Brotherhood. And then they started to kind of proliferate across the land. Obviously, we see them in Westfall, and they've even made their way all the way here to Northshire Valley. Alright, we have all of the harvest that we need. I'm still kind of hoping these guys will drop a bag for us. So yeah, I'm going to kind of do the same thing I did before, where we'll grind for a bit here. See if we can get a bag. Alright, that is our inventory full once again. Still no bags. Guess I'm hoping that with all the extra junk that we're collecting by grinding, maybe we'll be able to afford a bag off the vendor. Gonna have to do something about the inventory soon.
Good day to you. See you around. Have a good one. See you later.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
I actually don't think we have a chess piece.
See you later.
Yeah, we have a shirt on, but we are not wearing an actual piece of gear. So let's go ahead, we'll equip the leather for now. That's an interesting look for us.
Hello. See you around.
We'll take the mail belts.
Safe travels.
I buy and trade. Go with honor, friend.
Alright, and with that done, we are all finished here in Northshire Valley. And now we're headed out into the greater Elwyn Forest area. Next stop, the Lion's Pride Inn.
How are you? Have a good one.
What can I do for you? Be careful. Go with honor, friend.
Alright, Marshal Dugan wants us to check out the Fargo Deep Mine. They've had reports of cobalt activity in the area.
You need something?
Remy here wants us to collect 10 gold dust from those same kobolds.
See you later. Good day to you.
And William Pestle wants us to collect 8 large candles from the
Safe
kobolds. Let's go ahead and turn the breadcrumb in. We'll bind our hearthstone here.
Hello. See you around.
Grab the water.
Have a good one. Hey there.
Bind the hearthstone.
See you later.
And yeah, guys, I think this is going to be a great place to take a break for today. We will pick up right here next time. I'm going to be trying to make this a daily upload series to get back to some recorded, chill, immersive content on the channel. So yeah, if you guys are digging the content, leaving a like will really help me out a lot. I appreciate those that do. Thank you guys very much for being here. Have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye for now.